For Hull City, it is an unchanged team from the 2-1 victory over Norwich City. No new signings through the door in time for tonight's match. So Shota Arveladze names Ingram in goal, Coyle, Tobias Figueiredo, Jacob Greaves and Callum Elder as the back four. The midfield three of Alfie Jones, Regan Slater, Ozan Tufan, Aliar Saïd-Manesh, Benjamin Teta and Oscar Estepinian up front. The bench of the Tigers, Nathan Baxter, Andy Cannon, Sean McLaughlin, Malik Wilkes, Randell Williams, Callum Jones and Vaughan Cavill. Burnley immediately hogging possession whenever they can as they try and play it through the middle. Figueiredo comes out, then the ball hits Alfie Jones. Shot from range comes in, bounces before Ingram can watch it sail away past his right-hand post. So Burnley getting in the face of the Hull City defence already, and this time Roberts trying to play it through. Figueiredo took a strong touch, then a little bit of a ricochet off Alfie Jones, but not to be for Burnley. Burnley from the goal kick play their way out. Maitson down the left-hand side, and he's gone for a long ball which Rodriguez is going to give chase to. Figueiredo takes a touch, but then a slip invites Rodriguez into the penalty area. Good save by Ingram. It was a very tight angle. Ingram just gets his body in the way, and it came off Rodriguez too, so it will be a goal kick. But a slip on the turf by Figueiredo. He took a touch on his right foot then, just as he tried to adjust his body. His foot slipped, his standing foot, and that invited Rodriguez into the penalty area. It was almost curtains after 9 minutes for the Tigers. Note taking from Vincent Kompany in his technical area. Of course, his managerial exploits beginning with Anderlecht, and his signings have come from a mixture of players from the Manchester City Academy, but also from the Belgian League itself. Oscar, brilliant through ball now. He has unleashed Tufan. Tufan's in the area, and Ozan Tufan has scored for Hull City. His time at Hull City is only just beginning, but it is a fairy tale start for him. Played through delightfully, split the Burnley defence, and Ozan Tufan scores again. Side foot finish gives Hull City the start they wanted at one of the trickiest places to come. Burnley are behind in their own backyard. It's Burnley 0, Hull City 1. Just a lapse in concentration from Burnley, and alertness from Hull City in the middle. An excellent flick on from Oscar. Tufan found himself between two defenders. Roberts tried to get back. Tufan taking it into the area, and with the very first shot Hull City have had tonight, it has a prolific outcome. Tufan, through he went, and into the net it went for Hull City. They lead by 1-0. Roberts in possession in the meantime, bringing the ball, dragging it into the middle near the centre circle, and there's a through ball from Cullen. Spots the immediate run of Maitson. Decent looking ball. There's Rodriguez. Burnley are level, and Jay Rodriguez, with only 1 in 9 against Hull City before tonight. They look to find him that time from the cross right at the beginning, and Maitson finds the Rodriguez with a side foot finish. Cullen's through ball. This time Hull City's defence was pretty wide and cut apart. Rodriguez with the poacher's finish to give Burnley an equaliser, and Matt Ingram's Hull City run without conceding on his travels sadly comes to an end, just 8 minutes shy of Edwin van der Sar's Manchester United record. It's Burnley 1, Hull City 1. Louis Coyle with a little smile on his face as he makes his way into the penalty area to get in his position. And Brownhill is on the corner, which is taken quickly, trying to catch Hull City napping. Maitson will lift it towards the back post. This is dangerous territory, and into the side netting. Those fans to the right of Ingram's goal, with those with the TV pictures, were up on their feet. as Maitson chipped it to the back post, and looking to nod it down was Cullen. Not the tallest man on the park. This time in the midfield, Burnley come out on top. Cullen in the centre circle on the Tigers' half. He has it again as he quickly plays it between he and Bastion, and his ball out wide is cut out this time by the Tigers. Tufan wanting to play it to Tete. Tete loses possession. Now Rodriguez, edge of the area on the right, looks to play it into the middle. Coyle sweeps away. Tete and Tufan, they combine. They make it look so easy on the ball, and through the legs with a side foot pass. It's now Tufan. Through ball to Oscar. Touch on the right foot. It's a strong one. Left-footed shot, and it's well defended by Burnley. Maybe too strong a touch from Oscar, taking him away from goal. If he had managed to take a touch and cushion the ball a little bit more to the centre, he would have had that shooting chance. And it's well defended by Taylor, whose intervention is safely into the hands of Muric. It's now with Harwood Bellis. Harwood Bellis now given the opportunity to bring the ball out of his defence from the penalty area, I should say. Now with Cullen, spins away from Oscar as Burnley settled down and just moved the ball a little slower than they did earlier on in this second half. Taylor down to Maitson. Maitson under pressure from Coyle, eliminating the passing angle, so it goes back into the Burnley defence again, near halfway, just on their side of the pitch. And Harwood Bellis is having a look, and he's spotted a little gap that he can run into, and still he travels on. Harwood Bellis goes a good 30-40 yards, still going under the attention of Oscar, and it's been played nicely to Vitinho. Good save from Ingram down to his left, down to his right I should say. He tucks the ball neatly into his body. Harwood Bellis finding the Burnley man Roberts, and then it was nicely played. He'll be disappointed he didn't pick the corner. Ball's back with Matt Ingram. Matt Ingram is trying to encourage Jones to come to the ball. He was under pressure from Rodriguez, who just pulled the shirt of Slater, but Slater gets away and has flirted the ball nicely to Syed Manesh. He's got pace to get away from Maitson. Syed Manesh into the penalty area, tries to cut it to the Ward's goal. That will go behind for a corner, and Syed Manesh, I think he might have pulled his hamstring, you know. He's in trouble. He's clutching the back of his leg after that explosive run, and Syed Manesh is signalling to the physios that he is in trouble. He ran in behind Maitson, took the shot on. So it'll be up to the physios to tell Shota Arvelazzi their assessment, and then hopefully we'll bring it to you later on this evening. Corner for the Tigers, poor delivery. Oh, sliced behind into Muric's hands. Well, the Burnley defence almost did Hull City's job, and Maitson, who provided a goal for Burnley for Rodriguez, almost provided an own goal for the Tigers. And here comes Malik Wilkes for his only his second game in the league under Shota Arvelazzi. He's only had 6 minutes of football in the league, and he'll be itching to get into the attacking fray. He has a word or two with Callum Elder. Wilkes on the left, Williams on the right. Tufan playing as a 10 with Oscar up top. 4-2-3-1 the system for Hull City. Burnley and their fans trying to encourage, as Hull City have made 2 subs at 2 intervals. Rodriguez, slip! And into the side netting. Most of the stand around me thought it was in. Not to be. Remains 1-1. A slip at the most critical moment. And I think once again it was Figueiredo. It's not the first time that's happened to him tonight. Having made 2 changes, Hull City, Vincent Kompany is now going to make a double change of his own to try and freshen things up, as Cullen will go back towards Harwood Bellis, and he will get it again off Roberts. A little push and a shove between him and Malik Wilkes. Long ball forward, it ricochets off Alfie Jones, and Burnley are looking to thrive on these little ricochets in the middle, as Cullen, 30 yards out, plays it in nicely. It's a decent looking touch. Rodriguez! Oh, it's a soft shot, and Ingram Ingram, safe hands again. But Rodriguez didn't find any power. In fairness to him, he was stretching his boot out. Set up by Brownhill, but Rodriguez will feel he should have had a brace. Hull City will take this to the corner flag from the throw-in. It's headed up with Wilkes to try and get onto it. He can't cushion it down. It's at the byline, so Elder got a yellow card for time wasting. So we're into the 6th minute, and that will do it. That is full time. Burnley doing all the hard work for just a point. Hull City only 20% of the ball in the second half. They'll be delighted that they've taken a point, but the Burnley fans will be bitterly disappointed that they haven't done more. Lots of crosses, but not a lot of end product. Jay Rodriguez in the first half got on the end of a Maatsen cross, but Hull City, through Tufan, had the lead, and Burnley are another team unable to beat the Tigers at the opening of this season. Burnley held by the Tigers, 1 goal apiece.